or visit accessbankplc.com. That's www.ghana.accessbankplc.com and see press or social media for details. It's big and better this festive season. Terms and conditions apply. Access Bank, more than banking. So, Inshira, earlier today we're talking about not allowing grudges to stop short of the joy in your heart. Yeah. So this afternoon we're talking about holding grudges in our drive chat. See, grudges are a waste of perfect happiness and they seldom hurt anyone except the one bearing them. You know? Like Inshira said earlier, he would just let it go. Earlier he would just vent? That's what you said? You used to vent?
Yeah. Well.
But now you just let it go.
I just walk away.
Yeah. You see, they say forgiveness isn't always for the person who has hurt you, but rather for your own good. And we all agree that forgiveness is not an easy thing. At times it feels more painful than, the wound we suffered. To forgive the one that inflicted it. Yet there's no peace without forgiveness. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Yeah. I know it's not an easy journey to get to a place where you forgive people, but it's such a powerful place to be because it frees you. So this afternoon, share with us. Have you been at the point where you had to forgive, set yourself free? They say to forgive is to set a prisoner free and discover that the prisoner was you. So how did you do it? Share that experience with us. Have you had to let go of a grudge? Let's forgive and let love lead. What do you do when you're livid or when you're holding a grudge? Do you let it go or you talk it out? Do you let it slide? Maybe Inshira, who has been in both worlds, knows what's best or what's better. Venting and, throwing tantrums and all of those. That's one option, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then the other option is to just quietly let it slide, ignore, and move on.
The energies you expend venting doesn't do no good.
Yeah.
And you actually spend less energy trying to move on and letting go. And like I said earlier, when people hurt you, there are two reasons or two things that are fact. One, they do it on purpose. Two, they do it inadvertently. So either way, there's nothing you can do about it. If someone's going out of their way to upset you, then you being upset and venting or trying to retaliate is a waste of your time because that's exactly what they wanted. Now, if they did it inadvertently, carrying the grudge is equally useless because that's not what their intended outcome was. So it's important that you empty yourself of all the negative energy. People are going to hurt you whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
I mean, the account proverb always, I'm reminded by the account proverb that the tongue and the teeth coexist. And occasionally the tongue suffers a bite.
Yeah.
But they stick together.
They still stuck together.
Exactly. So people are going to tread on your toes at some point. But you've got to find it within yourself to be able to move on because you're not one. You're not perfect yourself.
Exactly. You will step on toes too.
Exactly. So you can't walk around.
You expect to be forgiven.
To be forgiven. Yeah. So much as I'm saying this, it's taking me many years to get to that point where I can now be upset by someone's actions and be able to still move on and say, you know what?
Charlie, forget about it.
That thing happened.
You see, and it's perfectly natural to be livid or upset or hurt at a point. It's very natural. I mean, you can't live without that feeling, that emotion.
Absolutely.
But how long are you gonna hold on to it? You got to let it go.
One of the interesting philosophies I learned from Newton's laws of motion, and I think it's because action and reaction. I think the second one. This has to do with.
Is this the one that says an object in motion will continue to be in motion?
That's law one. So I'm thinking law 2 or 3, but it says action and reaction are opposite and equal.
Okay.
A lot of people tend to think that so if I pushed you with force, your resistance must be equal to the force that I'm pushing you with. But if you juxtapose this and what I learned from it as far as dealing with people is concerned, is that when someone hurts you, the opposite action is actually not to hurt them back,
Yeah.
right? And it's got to be equal. So the graver the incident,
The
the
deeper,
deeper
the forgiveness.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it should not also just be a reaction. It must be a response.
Right.
Because a reaction is involuntary. You know,
Let's get our friends involved. If you're listening in and you want to contribute, share that experience, how you actually dealt with it, or how you were able to let go, or you want to actually contribute to the forgiveness conversation, give us a call 0302 216 or you can send us a WhatsApp message on 055 Okay, 0302 216 Would love to hear your thoughts on this. Would love to hear. Maybe you can also encourage people as well on forgiveness, and maybe based on your experiences, why it's necessary as well. Okay, give us a call 0302 216 And since it's a motivational Monday and a gospel Monday, I'll just refer to some of my favorite parts of the Bible that talk about forgiveness. You know, the Bible talks about forgiveness extensively. Forgive us like as we forgive our neighbors or something of the sort.
forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass,
Against us. Amazing. Hello?
Yeah, Lex and Mr. Blessing, how are you?
Well, how are
very
you
well.
two?
On top and still rising. How do you think? What do you think?
Awesome. Talk
Yeah,
to
so,
us. What's your name again?
Isha calls me Uncle Al.
Uncle Al.
Uncle Al, Uncle Bones,
A-L-O.
Reverend Alan Okumi Mensah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm called Uncle Al. Don't change my name.
Uncle Al.
So, basically, if you want to grow, not get old, then don't carry grudges.
Okay.
It's a very simple principle. Yeah.
We're listening, Rev.
And if you want to grow old and not get old, then don't keep grudges in your beautiful head or heart.
Wow. Wow.
Very simple. Very simple.
Yeah. That's
Because anybody who can get you angry can kill you without a gun. Yeah, so I love life
Yes.
and I live it.
Reverend, that's a very powerful one. Thank you so much for sharing this. Yeah.
Uncle Al, always full of wisdom.
We're grateful, Uncle. Have a good day. Yeah, that's a very powerful one. I'm really happy that he called in. And he's the first person to call too. So that's really instructive.
Uncle Al makes living very practical. And,
Yeah.
and these are things, I mean, I'll tell you something he said one time. He says, look, one of the things, before we got married, I met him and we were talking. He said, one of the things you have to learn as you go into marriage is that there won't be any other person under the sun who can upset you the most than the woman you're about to marry. So the day she gets very upset, even if she gets to the point where she slaps you, first thing you should do, grab her and kiss her.
Ah.
Says, whatever you do, it's important that you do not let yourself be pushed to the point of being angry. Because you can't take back the things you say or do when you're angry.
That's true.
And yet, you have made a commitment to go a journey with someone.
That's absolutely right as well. Let's see who's here. Hello.
Hello,
You're welcome, sir. What's your name?
my name is Amos Bolo,
Amos.
calling from Ekwe in the North Tongue district.
All right, Amos. Welcome. Let's hear you.
Yeah, please, those were the teachings of Prophet T.B. Joshua, because holding offense is like self-imprisonment. Yeah, because it will disturb you. So it's like when you forgo, that okay, it has happened. So let's stay. It's better than, to be holding it.
Yeah.
It's tantamount to self-imprisonment. Yeah.
Wow.
So thank you very much.
Thank you so much for sharing this. That's very powerful as well. God bless you so much.
Isn't it
Yeah.
funny? None of us would like to go to prison, right?
True.
But somehow, through grudges, we're able to imprison ourselves.
Yeah.
And some people are able to actually carry grudges for generations. Like somebody in a family is upset with another family. And then the children carry on the grudge. Then the grandchildren come and carry on the grudge. I mean, how?
Not good. Hello.
Hello,
Yes, welcome, sir. What's your name?
my name is Henry
Henry, where are you speaking from?
from Lashley.
Okay, Henry, talk to us.
Yeah, I wanted to say that forgiveness is a very, very important thing to life because there's no way you can live among people and not be offended by people. People will always either intentionally or unintentionally do things that will get you offended. So I think the best way to deal with offenses is to first of all see it as part of life, and then you have to orient yourself about how to deal with it when it comes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the best way to deal with it is if the person seems not to know that what he's doing is offensive, you need to talk to him about it. Probably through you, the person will not be repeating that same offensive behavior in other places to other people. But if you are very convinced that the person is doing it intentionally to just hurt you, the best way to go about it is to let it go, but avoid the person, because forgiveness is one thing, trust is another thing.
Mm-hmm.
You can forgive people, but it doesn't mean they have changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody can tell you, let this, I'm sorry,
Mm-hmm.
but it doesn't mean he has changed.
Yeah.
So you can forgive him, but you can't trust him.
Yeah.
Yes, and one way you can really get to know people is when they do things that offend you. Yeah. So sometimes you must even be thankful to God that somebody has put up an offensive behavior towards you, because he's just trying to tell you this is how I am.
Yeah. Yeah.
So sometimes we have to even be thankful that somebody has helped you to know who he is.
Yeah.
Then you advise yourself how to relate with him from that time onwards. But you need to still forgive the person.
I do understand you
Yeah.
perfectly.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing this. Yeah. God bless you. All right. 0302216541. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, sir. What's your name?
Yeah, my name is Justice Carlos Fantema.
All right, Justice. Talk to me.
Yes, sometimes when you are upset, you have to let it out. Don't harbor it. If you swallow it, you kill yourself. Go straight to the point. Tell them, look, this is what you have done. I don't like it. I don't want it to repeat again. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you say you are forgiving him, the person doesn't know that this is what has happened. This matter, you are killing yourself. Go straight. Tell him, that's all.
But after that, it ends there, right?
Yeah.
And you feel a lot freer when you do that.
Yeah, when I come and tell you my peace of mind, then that's all. If I see
Okay.
you, thanks.
So you don't hold the grudge again, do you?
No.
Okay.
No, when you get to a extent that I fight with you, then I will not talk to you again.
Ah, I see.
But when my warning sounds well, that Charlie, what you did to me, then I'm not happy with it, and you accept that, okay, and see you, then that's all.
Okay.
But when it goes to the extent that
Okay. May that say. My big brother, Daddy Sam Tinkren says, Lexus, forgiveness must be pronounced. Say it. I forgive you unconditionally. The Holy Spirit takes over and heals you of every hurt caused. And this is from a personal experience. I'm grateful that you shared that. Good afternoon, Lexus. Nice topic for such a day like this. My husband is holding this grudge for almost a month. It came about when I told him to exercise patience when he was trying to teach our 7-year-old how to tell the time one early morning when we were almost late for work in school. He has since denied me sex and other benefits, even after I went apologizing 3 times. We live in the same house, like 2 worlds apart. It's my prayer he gets over this as soon as possible. Oh, that's sad. I pray he gets over it as well. Yeah. You must be in a very uncomfortable place. I can imagine.
Not nice.
Not nice at all. For a month, that's a lot.
For a day, I mean, I think that, especially when someone apologizes, and from what she said, I don't see why and how you get to that point. But of course, sometimes the demon called ego hears exercise patience with a different tone.
Okay, interesting. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir. You're welcome.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, what's your name, sir?
My name is Dominic.
Dominic, where are you speaking from?
From Sowetio.
All right, talk to me.
What I want to say is forgiveness always go with letting go easily.
Letting go easily, is that what you said?
Yeah, because when you are filled with the Spirit, you're able to let go easily. So when you forgive and you can't let it go, you've done nothing. So my point is forgiveness always goes with letting go easily, because it's always moved by the Holy Spirit. And when bitterness and unforgiving is also holding on, meaning it is backed by the devil in the unclean spirit. So talking about forgiveness, it always goes with letting go easily. That's my point.
That's a very solid, valid point as well. Thank you so much for sharing this. I'm grateful. Hello? Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening. Welcome. How are you?
Thank you.
And what's your name?
This Bishop Asante for a long time.
Bishop. Oh, really
Yes, sir.
nice to hear from you.
Yes. Ishira, where have you been to?
Inshira has been around as well. Inshira is just coming in now.
The
Inshira,
first
Bishop is asking, where have you been? Eh?
Bishop, I've been around though.
Oh, Ishira. Morning show, I've not been hearing from you there for more than 1 year.
I've been around.
I think
Only to hear that you are the clown of
See what Lexis has done. I come to hang with my brother a little bit to make small noise. Now he calls me his clown.
That's good. Anyway, let me come in here. I just want the first caller, Reverend Okunimo, what's his name?
Reverend Alano coming.
Yes,
Uncle Al.
yes. That if you want to grow old, and still be young, learn to forgive. Research has shown that when you are angry, you use about 72 muscles to make you angry. And that it was hard work, like manual work. And you wear your body, tear and wear takes place. But you only need about 14 of the muscles to smile and to be happy. That's why you don't exert much effort on the body. And that's what research says. And if you look at those who normally take grudges with people and they are angry, they don't forgive them, they are always looking ugly because they frown their faces. And when you look at them, that type of anger weighs them down and they grow older very fast. That is research for us. And it is really true. If you observe human beings, that's what happens. And number two, if you want to live long, yes, as somebody earlier on said, you forgive. But I'm not saying avoid the fellow. Accept the fellow. But you should know how to handle the fellow so that quarrels wouldn't come again. And then you don't cross bridges, and then your anger will come. Like forgiveness is the medicine. That is what I want to say.
Bishop, that's a very nice point. Thank you so much. And adding a bit of biology to it as well, the number of muscles you need to frown. Well, so let go of the grudges and you're going to look good.
Yeah, like me.
It's true. I mean, people who look peaceful obviously don't bear so much, grudge, isn't it?
Happy people live longer.
That's true. Hello?
Yeah, Kwame.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Shirati.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, Kwaku Big Kisi here, New Ningo.
Kisi, let's see.
Yeah, and Kwame, let me say, my uncle said it all, okay? Uncle Alan Nelson, okay?
Yes.
He said it all, and he was the first person to call. Don't ever hold grudges, Kwame. It will not help you, especially the grudge holder. You keeping your man while you even die out of it. So please, it's a lesson to all of us. Please, let's stop holding grudges. It will never help us. Kwame, please, today is the 18th anniversary of our marriage. So we are thanking God for it.
Oh,
and we thank God. We know holding grudges. My wife and I are ardent girlfriend listeners. And we thank God for this today. Exactly 18 years that we got married.
Congratulations, my brother.
Thank you,
congrats.
Thank you. The Lord has blessed us with 4 beautiful issues. Thank you so much. My wife would like to say a bit. Okay, Kwame, please, me pastor. One can review your death, man, Mr. Amy, blah, 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 blah. Mr. Come.
Hello, Mrs.
Good evening.
Good evening, Mrs. Congratulations.
I'm so happy. Thank you.
We're so happy for you as well.
18 years.
Yeah.
It's all by God's grace.
That's right.
And we really appreciate it.
Oh.
We say thank you to Jesus. We are happy. We are really happy.
God bless you. God bless you and
happy.
Kisi as well, okay?
Thanks for the opportunity.
God bless you.
Bye-bye.
Right. Wow.
That's...
They couldn't have scripted that.
I know, right? Yeah.
Genuinely happy.
Yeah.
And attesting to the fact, 18 years. So here's the thing: if we go by the adage that the teeth and the tongue, right? So for 18 years, they step on each other's toes, and yet don't keep a grudge.
And 18 years later, look at it. They're still happy. Well, we're all gonna learn from it.
Yeah.
And I pray that whoever is listening now would be blessed with a heart of forgiveness, so that they can live with people, their partners, their colleagues, their friends and family peacefully. If you're holding a grudge, please, today, let it go.
Yeah.
Let it fall completely away. You'll be doing yourself a lot of good. Okay?
When you forgot to invite me to your party, for example, I didn't bear a grudge.
Let's change the topic. Our Drive Chat is proudly brought to you by MTN. Everywhere you go. Access Bank, more than banking. Onga Chicken Tablet, Mama's Helping Hand, and TCL, the creative life.
Some are born lucky.